Hello friends, I am Tiasde and you are watching BioHub. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Due to my ICSE pre-board exams, I was unable to upload videos on my YouTube channel. But now as my exams are done, so I have again come back on my YouTube channel. You all know that how coronavirus COVID-19 is spreading all where, and among these unprecedented situations, I request all of you to please maintain the guidelines, wear the mask and maintain social distancing. Now let's come to our topic. We were doing leaves and this is the third video on leaves. Today we will be learning different modifications on leaves. Now come to the first modification. The first modification is about leaf tendril. These are mostly seen in climbers. In climbers, some leaves of the plant get modified into thin coiled structures called tendril. These thin coiled structures wind around the plant and provide support to the plant. So the main function of a leaf tendril is to provide support to the weaker climbers. Now come to an example. Example is a pea plant. You can see in a pea plant, if you have a garden and you can see a pea plant in the garden, you will see some thin coiled tendrils are wound around the pea plant, which provide support to the plant. Now come to the second point. In the second modification, we see about the spines. In some plants, which are mainly found in deserts, the leaves or parts of leaves get modified into pointed structures. These pointed structures are called spines. These spines are mainly perform two major functions. The first function is to reduce the loss of water by transpiration, and the second function is to protect the plant from any grazing animal, for example cacti. Come to the third modification. Third modification about scale leaves. In some plants, the leaves get modified into scale leaves. These scale leaves, they contain food and water, and also they protect the small buds. These scale leaves may be thin and dry and thick and fleshy. You can see that in an onion plant. If you go to a farmer, if you go to a farmland, you will see an onion plant will be having scale leaves. Those are very thick and fleshy and they are eatable also. Now we will learn about the modification of leaves in insectivorous plants. The first one is for the pitcher plant. Now why pitcher plant is named so? In pitcher plant, the leaf is modified into a trapping device which looks like a pitcher. It has a lid. Okay, lid, this is the pitcher, so this is the lid. The lid is nothing but an extension of the leaf apex, and the petiole is modified as a leaf tendril. Now when an insect is coming inside the trapping device or the pitcher, the lid closes and the plant releases some juices by which it digests the insect. This is why it is an insectivorous plant, and pitcher is the modification of this plant. We come to bladderwort. In a bladderwort plant, the leaves are highly segmented, and some segments they are modified into a trapping device. Now when an insect is getting inside the trapping device, it cannot exit. Okay, it has an entrance but it has no exit, and then the juices are again released by the plant and it is digested. Now the third we come is to Venus flytrap. Venus flytrap is a plant. On its edges, the edges of Venus flytrap, there are some long pointed hair-like structures, and the leaf is totally divided into two parts. Means say this is the leaf and the leaf has divided into two parts, this part and this part, and the midrib of the leaf, that midrib is acting as the hinge. Okay, so this hinge is the midrib. The midrib of the leaf is acting as the hinge, and the leaf blade is divided into two parts. Now when an insect is coming inside the leaf blade snaps shut and the insect is digested by the juices secreted by the leaf. Now we come to the last, but not the least, the last topic of this video: vegetative propagation in plants. Now what is the meaning of vegetative propagation? Vegetative means in any vegetable area, means any plant. I mean inside any plant there are many vegetative areas, right? Say leaves, stems, roots. These are the vegetative areas of a plant. And propagation means simply reproduction. So the reproduction of new plants on these vegetative parts of a plant. Now do you know that some plants, they do not produce seeds, and if they produce seeds also, the seeds do not germinate. So in those plants, those plants also, they die and again another plant is produced. But how? These plants, in the vegetative parts of these plants, say for example stems, roots or leaves, in these parts new small plants, they grow on these parts. Okay, so vegetative propagation or vegetative reproduction is a type of asexual reproduction in plants. For example, in Bryophyllum and Begonia, there are some adventitious buds on the plant. So they remain dormant when the leaf is attached to the plant. But when there are favorable conditions in the environment and the leaf falls from the plant, these buds, they grow up into new plantlets, and then these plantlets get separated from the leaf and then they grow into new plants. This is what vegetative propagation is. Examples are Bryophyllum and Begonia. In this plant you will see vegetative propagation. So friends, this is what today's video was, and with this we complete our leaf chapter. Next video I will make with chapter 2 of class 6, that is flower. So keep eye on my YouTube channel and you will get new notifications for the chapter flower. Till then, stay safe and stay healthy, and what I told you to please you maintain the safety guidelines given by our government. Please wear the mask and maintain social distancing. Please like my video, share and comment whatever you want. You ask any question from me, you can ask with the help of comment box. Okay, so till then, stay safe. Goodbye.